The Ducks' Mark Asper saving a guy's life. He went Heimlich on an older guy who bit off more than he could swallow.
I whipped in there, and the first heave was a test heave because the guy seemed a little old. I didn't want to break his ribs or anything, so test heave, and then he seemed like he could handle a full force heave, so I popped it out. And
hey Duck fans, here we go. It is Rose Bowl week. Excited yet? I am. I'm Kurt. I'm co-owner of FishDuck.com and a lifelong duck fan, and every week I write for FishDuck.com and I create these weekly video logs from my home here, updating all of you on everything that's going on this week with Fish Duck and the world of Oregon Duck sports. So I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas, Hana, Kwanzaa, Festivus, Tet, Ramadan. Me, I got a blowgun. I don't know why I was given a blowgun. I don't know when I'm ever going to actually use a blowgun, but it does go nicely with the machete that I was given several years ago by the same person. I don't know who they think I am, because I don't know when in life I will ever actually use a machete or a blowgun, but I guess they're nice to have on the basis of if the zombie apocalypse ever occurs, I am so set. Anyway, we at Fish Duck came out with quite a few videos for all you fine folk this week, starting with 2 videos from Charles, part 1 and part 2, breaking down various formations and aspects of the game plan for the Rose Bowl matchup against Wisconsin. There were tons of great articles this week from the Fish Duck staff. Monday, Jared Sawyer broke down his thoughts on the Wisconsin matchup, reminding us all that Cheese Badger don't care. Also on Monday, Brian Libby ranked the 19 greatest seasons in Oregon Ducks history, with a 20th slot reserved for this year. Let the arguments commence. Tuesday, Josh White continued his series breaking down Wisconsin in great detail. This week he showcased the Wisconsin special teams, all you need to know about Wisconsin special teams, and how they match up against the Ducks. Wednesday, I jumped into the fray, taking the Wayback Machine to 1917, highlighting the history of the early years of the Rose Bowl and Oregon's really vital role in the development of this great game. 1917, Oregon won the 3rd Rose Bowl. 1918, the Mare Island Marines, featuring 2 players and the coach from Oregon, won the Rose Bowl. And 1920, Oregon played in the Rose Bowl, losing to Harvard 7-6. The stories behind the scenes and all the interesting little tidbits are there. Please check it out. Thursday, David Mello continued his ongoing series breaking down in great detail Oregon's BCS game preparations for the first one the Ducks played in, the 2002 Fiesta Bowl. Now, in addition to that, I made a quick little video this week that you might want to check out that covers a brief history of Oregon and the Rose Bowl, as well as a few cool upcoming events surrounding the game for Duck fans to attend. Now, if you want to see the whole thing, check out this past Wednesday's posting on FishDuck.com titled What to Do, Rose Bowl events that are downright ducky. Now, as for those events, there's a lot of them to keep you occupied before and after the game. December 31st, ring in the new year with me and a bunch of former Duck legends at the official Oregon Ducks Big Bash. It's hosted by Kenny Wheaton and other Duck players like Jaya Figueres, Kristen McLemore, Keenan Howery, Ruben Drones. They're all going to be there. Tickets can be purchased in advance at www.partylikeaduck.com or at the door the night of the event. Now, once you're over your New Year's hangover, head over to the Rose Bowl for the game kickoff luncheon. It's at noon on January 1st. It's where the 2011 Rose Bowl Game Hall of Fame inductees will be honored, along with the bands and the pep squads, and there'll be other highlights, so head over there. And afterwards, later that afternoon, New Year's Day at 3 p.m. is going to be the big Oregon Ducks pep rally at the Santa Monica Pier. There'll be the band, the cheerleaders, guest speakers, other surprises. This event is free and all are welcome, so please come by. Afterwards, walk over to Yankee Doodles on 3rd Street Promenade. It's the official Oregon hangout spot for Rose Bowl week. It's located at 1410 3rd Street on Promenade. It's a very short walk from the Santa Monica Pier over to Yankee Doodles, so no problem at all. Go to the pep rally, then go join some fans for some food and drinks afterward. Then if you think you're getting partied out, no, we're just getting started, because now it's the day of the game. The next Monday, January 2nd, the festivities officially begin with the annual Tournament of Roses parade. Now, the parade has been going on every year since 1890 in Pasadena, and that was featured as part of my article this past Wednesday, if you want to check that out. The parade route follows Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena, so if you're up early, go check out the parade. It starts at 8 a.m. Of course, the Oregon Marching Band and the Duck will be there. Of course, the Rose Bowl is one of the premier spots in all of the country for tailgating out on the adjacent golf course. It's fantastic. You park right on the golf course, you set up, it's terrific. There is an official Duck tailgate party. If you want more information on it and the other events, simply go to goducks.com and check the Rose Bowl Central section. Then after all of that comes the game itself. Kickoff is slated for 2:10 p.m. Oregon, Wisconsin. Big Ten versus the Pac. Size versus speed. It doesn't get any better than this. Oh, but it does, because after we all celebrate Oregon's victory over Wisconsin, head over to Club Menage at 54 East Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena. It's just a short trip from the Rose Bowl, and after the game there will be a big post-game after party hosted by Achilles Smith, Ruben Drones, and Patrick Johnson, among many others. So there you go. There's plenty to keep you busy in Los Angeles over the next few days surrounding the 98th annual Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all. As for the game itself, the teams are in LA, they're practicing, they're attending press conferences, and LaMichael James is clearly freaked out about it. It's also another year. It's another bowl game, so time for another new uniform. With this one, if it's a sunny day on Monday, we may all go blind. I see Oregon's biggest matchup advantage being in the speed differential versus Wisconsin's defense. Their defense is built a lot like USC's. They're straight ahead, very good, but get them moving side to side and they're not so good. They can't really cover sideline to sideline. They don't have the leg speed for it. So hopefully Chip starts attacking the edges from the get-go, not tries to run right at them the way that the Ducks did for really 3 quarters against USC earlier this year before they finally got smart about it. Now, that being said, Wisconsin is no pushover on offense. They're led by Russell Wilson and Monty Ball. Wilson is only 5'11", but he's thick and he's quick. He's very accurate and the kid can really run. He may remind Oregon fans a lot of Jeremiah Masoli in stature and both running ability, except Russell Wilson is very accurate throwing the ball. Due to his height, look for the Wisconsin offensive line to try to cut block Oregon to really prevent the Ducks' tall linemen from getting their hands up in the passing lanes. If they can't do that, though, Oregon's height along the defensive line could pose a lot of problems. While he's shorter than Terrell Pryor and Cam Newton, his skill level will remind Oregon fans a lot of those two that the Ducks have had to face in the last 2 BCS games, and those results didn't turn out so hot. So hopefully the Ducks have learned from those lessons, and they can. And we are talking Wisconsin here, so of course they want to run the ball, and they do so with a touchdown machine by the name of Monty Ball. He's scored the 2nd most touchdowns in a single season of any player in NCAA history, behind only Barry Sanders. Ball is flat out a beast, and it will be a big test for Oregon's front 7 to shut down the running lanes so that the safeties don't have to creep up to the line of scrimmage and run support. If they do, if we start seeing John Boyette and Eddie Pleasant around the line of scrimmage try to shut down Monty Ball, that's when Russell Wilson will go play action and look deep to his quality receivers, Jared Abbrederis and Nick Toon. And they have speed, they have height, they have the ability to get deep, and if it's a man-on-man situation, Wisconsin could go over the top and really hurt the Ducks. There is the possibility of a little distraction for Wisconsin, and I'm not talking about the shine coming off the liquid helmets that Oregon will be wearing as part of their new uniforms. Wisconsin's offensive coordinator, Paul Chryst, has been hired as the new coach at the Tire Fire that has become the Pittsburgh program. They're on their 6th coach in the past 2 years, if you count the interims. It has not been a pretty scene in Pittsburgh. But he's taking Wisconsin's offensive line coach with him. With this being the last game that Chryst and the other coach will be involved with for the Badgers, maybe that's a little bit of a mental distraction for a Wisconsin team that otherwise should come out very motivated after the frustration still lingering over losing last year's Rose Bowl to TCU 21-19. Now, as for my prediction I think Oregon and Wisconsin will have an offensive battle back and forth. It's really going to come down to turnovers, I think, being the big deciding factor in terms of which team takes the advantage. It could swing either way. It's just luck of the bounce with the ball. But I like Oregon's speed advantage over Wisconsin's defense more than any of the other matchups that at stake here. So I'm going to go with Wisconsin hanging close with Oregon, but late in the fourth quarter, Oregon pulls away. Let's say final score, Oregon 38, Wisconsin 27. And now my random tweet of the week.
Hey, will you shut up?
Thank you.
So I work in the music industry, and every week I finish off these videos with a music recommendation that really showcases an artist that you might have missed. This week I want to talk about The Age of Rockets. By now you've no doubt heard the song Such Great Heights by Postal Service, the side project from Death Cab for Cutie frontman Ben Gibbard. That song's been used in multiple TV ad campaigns, it's appeared in films, it's kind of been everywhere for the last couple of years, and it really is the epitome of a genre of music commonly referred to as glitch. With a term like glitch, it usually means something wrong, but for music purposes, think of glitch music more as an electronic subgenre where musicians create a sound collage of various audio elements to create a tapestry of effects that may sound sort of chaotic, and yet they are at the same time incredibly melodic. The Age of Rockets is one of the better glitch groups out there, and have been for quite some time now. Started by Purchase College music student Andrew Futrall after his previous band had broken up, Futrall formed this group and recorded their debut album The Drive Home in 2006. This was followed up by a second album in 2008 titled Hannah, and they have not done anything since, but I certainly hope that there is a new Age of Rockets album on the way soon. If you enjoy glitch music with artists like Frau Frau, Bright Eyes, Postal Service, Imogen Heap, and the genre has had some mainstream crossover appeal. Most notably, Owl City has made glitch music into very friendly pop music to great acclaim. You might know his music from the film Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, and has had a lot of success on the pop charts. So here's a song I really like from The Age of Rockets. I believe it's titled Avada Kedavra. Harry Potter nerds out there will know exactly how to pronounce it and what the title means. That's it for me this week. Of course, keep checking back to fishduck.com often. We have new articles up every single day, along with new videos weekly, and our fish tank, comprehensive collection of over 4,000 Oregon Ducks videos, all centrally located in one place and organized by playlists. It is crack. If you enjoy going on YouTube and looking for Oregon Ducks videos, you don't need to do that anymore. Just come to fishduck.com, look at our fish tank videos section. It's all there. It's go time. It's O time. it's Rose Bowl time. So until next week, this is Kurt saying, Go Ducks.